Hey, how's it going, fans? Welcome to mindforcombat. If you're new to the channel, my name's Rohan, and this is my platform where I do boxing and MMA related content. If you're new here, why don't you help me grow my platform? All you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and maybe get involved in the conversation in the comment section below. With that said, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 things that I'm looking forward to in 2020 as pertains to boxing. Now, I've done the same exact video for MMA. If you haven't watched it and you're interested, I'm going to link it below, so please do check it out. And then if you're not MMA fans, then maybe it'll give you some things to check out MMA for or get excited about for MMA. Anyways, in this video I'm going to be talking about 5 things in the world of professional boxing that in 2020 I am really looking forward to. So without further ado, let's get to it. At number 5, I've got Dillian Whyte getting the title shot. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, maybe don't follow boxing for as long as I have, Dillian Whyte is a top-ranked British heavyweight. Dillian Whyte has been a top contender for about 4 or 5 years now. He's got 11 straight wins in a row. He's beaten Derek Chisora not once but twice. Joseph Parker, he took out Lucas Brown to finish his win streak, which, you know, that win hasn't aged well, but whatever. Lucas Brown was a respected commodity in the division. He's taken out Oscar Rivas, where he won the vacant interim WBC title when he was meant to be the mandatory in line for Deontay Wilder. Now, there was a bogus drug test failure after that, which has since been cleared, and he's been allowed to come back and fight again. Now, he took a fight against Maurice Watch on short notice. He didn't look the best, but the fact remains he has won 11 fights in a row since he's lost to Anthony Joshua back in 2014, and he has looked absolutely sensational since then. Dillian Whyte is a top contender in every sense of the word, and if the sport of boxing is to be given credibility and is to be taken seriously, the guys that have earned their title shot must be given the opportunity to fight for the belts. In this case, it's Dillian Whyte. Now, I don't care if it's against Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua or even Tyson Fury if he beats Deontay Wilder, but we need to see Dillian Whyte fighting for a belt. So at number 5, I'm hoping the right thing gets done in professional boxing by Dillian Whyte and by sporting standards, and Dillian Whyte gets to fight for a heavyweight title in the year 2020. I'm hoping that it does, and I'm rooting for it to happen. So at number 5, I've got Dillian Whyte finally getting a shot at a well-earned world title opportunity. Number 5. At number 4, I've got the prospects. The sport of boxing is absolutely booming right now. It is full of guys that we need to be looking out for, guys that we need to be paying mind to, and guys that we just need to be watching to watch their careers develop and watch them looking to turning in from prospects to contenders to champions to long-time champions to all-time greats. And there's a bag of them right now, and I'm just going to name a few that I'm really excited to watch and play out right now. And these are guys that ain't champions right now, by the way, but that's guys like Joshua Buatsi, the British light heavyweight, who's 12-0, absolutely sensational young man, really talented fighter, and he has been looking absolutely amazing every single fight, progressively getting better. Guys like Tony Yoka, the Olympic gold medalist heavyweight, who's the Frenchman, is now 7-0 and has taken out guys like Alexander Dimchenko and Marius Wallace or something like that. I'm sure I pronounced his name wrong, but the dude's an animal. He took out the guy that Andy Ruiz took out before he took out Anthony Joshua. That's some boxing maths for you right there. But he is absolutely sensational heavyweight. He's got a huge room for growth, and I just cannot wait for him. And speaking of heavyweights, what about F.A. Jagba, the Nigerian heavyweight, who's fighting out of America and is taking the heavyweight division by storm right now? And that's another guy that I'm really looking forward to play out. So at number 4, I've got the prospects. At number 3, I got the rematch between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. The fight itself is an absolutely exceptional one. I felt like the wrong decision was made in the last fight. I felt like Tyson Fury won that fight, and I think it will feel like Tyson Fury has since improved, and the fact that he's been fighting competitively and regularly and he's not shaking off ring rust and 10 stones coming into this fight, we're going to be seeing a better Tyson Fury. Also going to be seeing a better Deontay Wilder, who since his fight with Tyson Fury has gone on to get 2 absolutely astonishing KOs in 2019. Took out Dominic Brazil, the mandatory, and then took out the very durable and tough respected vet in Luis Ortiz, and he's most definitely established himself as being the face of the heavyweight division right now, particularly on the back of the Anthony Joshua loss. Now, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury is a very fun fight. It's a rematch of their first fight, which was actually incredible, and coming into the second fight, I have no doubt there's going to be tons of trash talk, tons of fun stuff going on, and the fight itself should be exceptional. I'm hoping to see Tyson Fury claim what was him, but honestly, I don't mind, because I'm a huge Deontay Wilder fan, regardless of being a Brit. I just root for the better man to win, and I just cannot wait for it. That's going to be hopefully wrap that up, and then the winner of that can move in to a potential unification fight. At number 2, I got women's boxing finally getting some spotlight and some push. I'm hoping that boxing does the right thing here and follows MMA's footsteps and promotes the ladies. There's so many great female boxers right now competitively fighting, and definitely at the top of that list for me is Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields, an absolute animal. She's been talking about fighting Amanda Nunes in MMA because she's not getting the push that she needs. But Clarissa Shields, the young lady, is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. She's a undisputed world champion in boxing, and she's a unified champion in the division above. She's still only 24 years old, and she's got a whole career ahead of her. I don't feel that she needs to be making the jump to MMA. She's an absolutely sensational boxer, and I believe that she needs to be getting more of a push for the brilliant boxer that she is. So I'm hoping that in 2020 that the ladies in professional boxing get the push, whether that's Clarissa Shields, whether that's Katie Taylor, whether that's Cecilia Burkhouse, whoever it is. I don't care. I'm a huge fan of the ladies boxing. I really want to see Clarissa Shields get the respect that she deserves. So in 2020 at number 2, I'm hoping that Clarissa Shields and the rest of the her female contemporaries get the push that they deserve in professional boxing. And at number 1, going back to my point from earlier, I'm hoping that we finally see a heavyweight unification fight between Anthony Joshua and the winner of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I really think that this fight's overdue now. If boxing doesn't make this fight happen in 2020, they're really going to have missed a mark. It's going to make a joke of boxing, a mockery of the sport. The unification fight needs to happen. All the boxing, all the bullshit, all the ducking, dodging, diving, everything that's going on in the background in the past, that needs to stop. Don't care for it no more. We as fans, we just need to see the correct thing. The correct thing is for the heavyweight unification fight to happen, and I, for one, am a believer, maybe stupidly so, maybe naively so, that it will happen in 2020. So guys, in 2020, my number 1 thing that I am looking forward to is the heavyweight unification fight between the winner of Fury and Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Let's hope it happens. Let's make some noise to make it happen. And guys, let me know what you guys have as your top 5 things that you want to see or are looking forward to seeing in the world of professional boxing. Comment below with your top 5. Let me know what you thought about my top 5. And remember, if you're new to the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, help me grow my platform. I'm hoping 2020 is a big year for my channel, and I need your help to help me get it. So guys, thank you for watching. I'm Rohan, and this is Mindful Combat.